like me, they'll pay anything, really. When you get right down to it, they'll pay anything.
Right on. Cool.
And they do.
And over here we have Dave Walker. You probably know him as Les Colinas from the Eagle. Oh my God, what's traffic like out there, Les?
You've revealed my secret identity.
I know, isn't that cool? I love that name, Les Colinas.
Yes.
Les Colinas.
Well, you voted on it.
I did.
Or somebody did.
Somebody voted on it?
Yeah.
Was that just a name, like somebody said, Les Colinas?
No, my first day on the radio, I was working with Dave, another Dave, and my name is Dave, and so I couldn't use my real name. So we opened it up to the listeners, and it came down to Les Colinas or Harry Hines, and I got lucky by one vote.
Yeah. Well, cool.
Although I hate it.
So what do you do? Tell us exactly what you do. Everybody knows you're with the Eagle. What do you do with the Eagle?
Well, I've been there for about 3 years. What I have done for most of that time is news in the morning, news, traffic, sports, weather. In the last month or so, I have moved across the hall to the production studio.
Right on.
So I'm mainly a production guy now.
Far out.
Yeah, I still do some afternoon traffic, but mainly I'm behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Far out.
And you see everything from the back. Behind the scenes. I'm a drummer. I know exactly what you're saying. How was the show? Oh, 3 butts. That's what it was.
Nothing dumber than a drummer right here.
Hey, come on with that. I'm a host right now, right?
Drummers are sexy.
You know what they call a guy who hangs out with
talking about?
A singer.
The drummer. Come on. You haven't
I
heard
call him this, a critic. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Keep going, Wayne.
Wayne. Oh, God. Are we going to get that Wayne and God stigma going?
Party on.
Who is that?
That's Brett. Brett.
Can they hear him?
They can hear him.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they can hear me.
All right.
The whole deal is, for those of you who
Don't
watch
come
us regularly, Brett checking out on the camera. We decided to let us have a camera because we have such a major show for you today.
Big show. Big show.
Us, you, everybody.
I had this feeling that it was going to be a really good show.
When are we on?
I'm sorry.
Speaking of feeling,
When does it start?
it started about 5 minutes or 6 minutes ago.
What the show begin soon? About 9:30 it starts?
Days behind. Where are we? What day is
What
this?
day? Where do we start? Okay, who wants to go first? Who wants to go first?
Rusty.
Let's go with
Let's talk
Rusty
about
first.
the first time we were sick. Who wants to go first? Anybody?
The first time we were sick.
Last time you were sick, a real...
The last time or the first time?
Never
Because the
mind.
first time I
There's
really
no
don't
such
remember.
thing as illness, darling. Try something else.
Oh, that's right. See, this is where she
honey,
gets going into
not.
sickness and okay. Why is no
Sharon,
one's
you never
been,
get sick?
No one's ever been sick in their
honey,
life,
there's
right,
no-
Sharon?
I didn't say anybody hadn't been sick before, Rusty. I said there's no such thing as illness.
Now, why
many
is
holes
That
do
is
you
what
have
you
in here?
create up here for
noticed
yourself.
that.
It's a negative mode of thought,
So
you see,
sickness
that
never
creates
happens.
illness.
So, right-
I didn't say it didn't ever happen, of course. People get negative, they start feeling their pity-poo, they get down on themselves, and they're going to create all kinds of
not good.
illnesses for
Right.
themselves.
Like the
Of
flu
course
right
not.
now is like a bad
Well,
part
of course, and
nasty
fears.
flu.
It's all connected with fears. You start doing some positive affirmations, honey, and you're going to be sick.
Suppository
Affirmations, well, that might help.
That could help too. Clear out all the...
Yeah, boy. Would you like it?
Right
What
out.
is it? It's a suppository
blow it
affirmation.
out.
Would you do it for me? And you better hurry, it might melt, you know?
I like myself, but damn, this hurts.
What's the matter? Oh, I just did somebody, an affirmation here, you know?
I'm telling you, it works.
It
Don't
works.
make fun of this. I'm telling you.
What
start
is
doing
it,
positive
though?
affirmations.
Explain, Lucy, what is it? Exactly.
Lucy.
I'm sorry. People
Lucy,
keep going.
somebody-
I'm Ricky Ricardo.
That's
It could
it.
be a past life thing coming out.
Explain, Lucy. Thank you. Got my pen
Okay,
back.
in other words, let's say, for instance, that you have a lot of gastrointestinal problems, stomach problems. Okay, stop laughing.
That would be
I'm
rusty,
trying
but we
to-
won't bring that up here.
Okay,
'Cause
what
I'll
this
pass a good
means
gas.
is that
Oh,
you have that you're
not
building
tonight,
up a really
please.
low self-esteem, and you've created all these fears for yourself. Okay, you're afraid to come out into the world. You're afraid to be seen. You're afraid to be
So you let
forward
it
and more
sneak out
aggressive.
a little at a time.
So when you
So
don't
So
want
what
to
you're
around
going to
you,
start
pass
doing?
gas.
No, you don't pass gas. It doesn't have anything to do with gas.
You said gas.
Wait a
I
minute.
said that's the
I
kind
was
of
just going to say, was
problem,
that the problem I had right before we went on the air?
You're talking
You
whole.
know, I was like seeing you guys just talking. I
It
got
was
all
good.
these professionals here. Now, all you do radio and stuff,
Now,
right? And television and everything
honey,
like that.
please.
Movies.
Do we do
Movies?
radio?
You did some movies?
Richie,
We'll talk about that in a
we
minute.
have a regular guest on the show. If y'all would all say hi to Mary Beth, Deonda, and I forgot her last.
Hi.
Who's the last one? Hillary. I
You're a
didn't see
week
you.
late, man. We were looking for y'all last week. You're a week late. Hi, where the hell you been? Okay.
You want, I'll run camera one over here where there's no camera person.
We can
if
do
Hillary
that.
wants to sit here.
Don't tell anybody. This is professional TV.
There's nobody on that camera.
There's no one on this
no camera person
But
running
you can
that
see us. No, we're on this one right here.
Right there.
right there.
This-
That
oh,
one
wait,
with
there's
the light on.
nobody
Now
on
we're
this
on
one
this
either,
one
is
over
there?
there. No, we're on
We
that
got
one.
one camera guy
The
running
hell
two
with it.
cameras.
We've got some great stuff here. We're like going, I don't know, where's the camera over here, over there?
I'll tell you what, right now,
One
Letterman's a
camera
little
guy.
nervous.
Letterman, yeah, I
Letterman
bet.
is nervous right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
I'll
his,
bet.
his ratings are in danger.
Now, you do a comedy network thing, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
We're on about 130 radio stations around the world, and we do funny songs and bits for little radio stations, and then they take credit for it.
Mm-hmm.
Some big radio station.
Yeah, big radio stations.
Now, you know, y'all do like a weekly thing with Letterman. How do you do that?
David Letterman has been a friend of mine for years. I've known him. I met him at a party, and I get him to call, and he does bits for us on our service.
Wow,
So-
something else.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He is, I mean, because it really does sound like a regular conversation. Oh, well, yeah, there you are. And, you know, just go off and what is it, do top 5 list or something like
Yeah,
that?
he does top 5 lists, and then other radio stations make it sound like they're calling him. Or
Yeah,
he's calling them.
yeah.
So he makes one phone call and he gets on 100 and some radio stations.
Yeah.
Damn, that's popularity right there, boy.
There
Or
you
was that
go.
stupid?
My brother from another mother. I'm trying to be hip and fly. And
You're
dope
hip and
with
fly.
My brother.
Hip and
Dope.
fly.
You got the dope.
I'm being dope.
Yeah.
My dope brother. Go ahead. It's your show.
Hey,
Go ahead.
what do you mean, dope brown? But anyway.
Poor Richie's going, okay, now what
Where
next?
did I go now?
Do I have to go to the
Richie.
psychic now?
Sharon, are you psychically feeling that he's going to go to the restroom a little bit right now?
Yeah.
No, he's in trouble.
Yeah, okay.
How
We're here
did
to
you
help
find?
you.
Okay.
We're here to help you.
All right, now let's
You
talk.
can read the notes right there in front of
I
everybody.
feel kind of goofy doing that, but
Yeah,
what the
well,
hell?
It's okay.
We
I'm gonna
memorize
read your
all
notes,
We're
that.
on
right?
B.
Sorry.
You
We're
have
on
to hit the
B.
B button just to get us. Thanks.
That's
All right,
okay,
no.
honey. When
All
it
right.
doesn't come naturally, read. It's okay. Be hip. Be
You want me to help
cool.
you?
Be a
I feel like you're
natural.
potty training yourself. It don't come natural, honey.
Start with
Just
that top
do
question
this.
right
We're going to
there.
help you.
What's that word?
That one. How?
Oh, okay. Okay. How did you find out you had a gift? The gift. Like now you're psychic,
if you
right?
haven't
Okay,
figured
and
that
I hate that word gift.
Okay.
See,
now
I
let's-
don't think I'm any more unique, you know, than
Oh,
Dave,
no.
than
That
you,
was
than
my
most
fault.
people.
I
No,
wrote that
no.
on the question thing.
No,
I gave
no.
that to Richie.
No, I
That's
may
okay.
be a hip kind of psychic, okay?
Right
And I do great radio and TV, but you have to understand, I'm very serious about what I do.
Okay.
Everyone is psychic. Now, I am a 4th generation psychic. I evolved
I
from
knew
3 of the most celebrated psychics in the country, and I thank God for that. I had a lot of help. But you don't have to be born into it. It can be acquired. I mean, I have over, 18,000 students, right here in the state.
Wow.
And, everyone is just as psychic. They're doing great. I'm very proud of them. I mean, they all levitate. They all meditate. They can
They'll what?
channel.
They'll levitate?
Yeah, well, they can levitate. Move objects with energy,
So
Rusty,
they'll
you know.
like fly, like
No,
Superman?
honey, that's like out-of-body experience,
Well,
sugar
well,
booger.
of
I'm
course.
talking about making an object
Sugar
move,
booger.
sweetheart. Anything you can move with your own energy.
me.
is
How
that-
heavy of an object can you lift? Can you lift a car?
Honey, I moved a shipping crane in Norfolk, Virginia, but now we're not going to talk about that because, see, I got in a lot of trouble over that,
Lord.
too.
Well, we ain't gonna talk
I got
about
in a lot
that
of trouble
tonight.
over that,
Well,
yeah. I paid for that.
if you're gonna move a shipping crane, you're gonna have to pay
No,
the concentrate.
no, that
Was
wasn't
the
it.
shipping crane double parked?
Just
No,
before
actually, I was with
should.
crazy air personalities that
Yeah,
were
well.
digging for a show, and I said, "Oh, well, let's go out on the boat in the harbor, and I'll move the shipping crane."
So you did it, huh?
Oh, well, yeah, it made great radio, but
How
I
far
got
did
my
you move
yin
it?
yang in a crash.
Wait a
you
minute.
know.
This was on the radio, so nobody saw it.
Well, no, actually, they did see it
They did
because
see
we
it.
had some TV people
Ah,
out there, and we
okay.
didn't know that their cameras were on. And actually, we just had the Marty says we were just kind of clowning around. We weren't too sure how much got out, but too
Okay.
much got out.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
please! Now I'm a voodoo queen, right?
Now
okay.
you're voodoo queen.
But anyone can levitate. I mean, that just takes deep concentration. It's like scrying, crystal ball reading. But
You read crystal balls?
well, yeah, I did as a child. I mean,
That's
when you
kids.
grow up, that's kid stuff. See, most of my work is criminal investigation. I do
Okay.
all the work for unsolved mystery sightings and help wanted. I did the advisory work on the movie Ghost and Butcher's Wife, so I'm called in for things like that. I still consult with celebrities and politicians.
Cool.
God bless their Friday day.
Hey, Richie, we got a call.
Mama's always there. But the main thing is that it is something that can be learned. It's practice. That's all. It's just like playing a football game. It's like singing. We can all sing. I so happen to sound like a frog. I would need a lot of training and a vocal coach.
Can you teach us? Is there
Absolutely.
time to teach us to do something little right here?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can feel your own energy, but I mean, it takes a long time to learn how to. Well, I'll tell you what you can do, though. I can transfer telepathically a message to you. Like, pick a number, for instance. I'll pick a number, and I'll be thinking about it, Dave, and I'll transfer it to you, and you tell me what number I'm thinking of, and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. But you have to really concentrate.
Ooh, do me, please, do me.
Okay, now, Richie, you gotta try. You can't be a goober here.
I ain't gonna be a
You gotta
goober.
really try.
Well, I'm gonna
My
try.
credibility's
I
on
haven't
the
been a
line
goober.
here
I've been
tonight,
sitting there
okay?
listening and taking, you
All
know.
right.
'Cause I've seen her testicle transfer before.
Say, what up with that?
I've seen her, and you have to, and I'll tell you the story. I've seen her testicle before. I have.
You haven't seen
Really?
my
What's it like?
anything.
No,
Yes.
I've seen testicle transfer,
We're
John
working on this,
Belushi,
baby.
from
That's
one
true.
body to another, from the spirit.
Can you get us both at the same
Now,
time?
let me explain to you about that now, since Rusty brought that.
No, we'll talk about that.
You know, well, okay, we'll go
Let's
into
do
that.
this number thing
All right,
right
now
quick.
first, now, Richie, you got to stop being a goober. Now, concentrate. You have to really concentrate,
Quit being a
sweetheart.
sugar
Stop
booger.
being a goober.
Because I'm going to, see, I'm the sender and you're going to be the receiver. We're going to do this telepathically.
Okay.
Now I'm going to pick a number from 1 to 10 because I'm going to make this pretty easy for you.
Okay.
And I'm going to concentrate on that number. I'm going to transfer it to you and you tell me what it is.
Okay, starting when? Damn, I want to say 7.
You did it. Don't say I want to say. Be sure of yourself. That's it. Very good. That was exactly it. No, you passed goober.
I mean,
one.
before you even started talking, I was thinking 7.
Okay, now see what I'm saying? You have to trust your higher self. And it's
Right.
usually everyone, if they trust their
Now,
first
Wait a
time,
second.
I
they'll
believe
always
that.
be
Let me
right.
tell you what.
Think of a number.
All right.
Say people overanalyze.
Are you giving or
everything.
receiving
I'm
here?
receiving.
All
Go
right,
ahead,
you're
think of a
receiving.
number.
All right.
I got it. 3.
Dang, you're good.
Oh, now did y'all really do it?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I
did
was
you really do
thinking
it?
3.
Well, now,
The funny thing is, you know what? We should have done that and made these idiots lay some money down, you know?
Think of another one. I
No,
don't
you write
believe
it on
All
a
right.
piece. You'll have to write it on a piece of paper. So
Okay,
we
now,
believe it.
okay.
Between 1 and 1,000, let's really go nuts.
Let me think. Okay, I got it. 3. Got it again. You tried to
He
trick
is
me.
amazing.
Okay, you're thinking.
Wait a minute. You want to play this? Let's play this. I got a number back here. If I think of it, could you pick it up off
It
me?
depends on how strong your transmission is.
Okay.
If your
If you gave this away, Dave, I'm gonna make
No.
you. If you gave this away, I'll make you go
I was
home.
just making faces.
now, if
I ain't
you
gonna make. I'm gonna make you go home.
if your transmission
I'm gonna make you go home, man.
Now,
I'm
if
trying to
you're-
make her a good guest, Richie.
if your
okay?
She's a great
transmission,
guest.
She is a
Richie,
great guest, but I'm
now, if
trying
your
to really amaze the
transmission
audience
isn't
here.
strong, if it isn't strong, I'm not going to receive it. Now, you really have to concentrate.
Okay.
He believes.
Now,
I can
numbers
see.
from what? 1 to what?
1 to 30.
Okay.
You ready? Here we go.
Now, don't.
I had to
Do
relax.
that.
I'm like really nervous.
What you do? Okay, don't be really nervous, honey. I'm not going to bite. Nibble a little bit, but I never bite. What you do is take in a deep breath to the count of the 10, and as you exhale to me, transfer the number to me. Are you breathing? I don't see you breathing, darling.
I'm trying to think as hard as I can.
Okay, I thought you were going to breathe it.
You got to inhale and exhale. It's a 2-step process.
27.
All right, Sharon.
Now you're doing
Richie.
better. You're doing
Did
better.
you see that in my
All right,
glasses?
Sharon.
Ah,
Oh, my glasses.
Sharon.
No, not at
What
all.
number is at the very top?
Hey,
of
let's
my
no more
watch?
numbers.
Come on. What number?
a big 12, baby.
Yes, she's the greatest psych I've ever seen, ever.
And you too. Too bad I'm not like we don't have Eric Estrada here or something. You know, we can
You
really
look
go
like
off on
Eric
that.
Estrada.
You do, except I think you're sexier looking, darling.
I do too.
You know, I think Eric Estrada, I'm not too sure. He might swing the bat both ways.
Yeah, you heard it here on
And
Raw
that can
TV.
be really discouraging for
I
us
just want to
females.
tell you that your cable dollar is not wasted here on Raw Television.
telling
It
you.
never is. I keep saying that, folks. Y'all need to check in with this.
You speak Spanish?
No.
Don't you don't? 'Cause
Sorry.
I'm learning a little Spanish.
And so?
I was gonna try it out and see if I know it correctly, because I know "Good morning, have a nice day," which is I think "Me gusta restar mis huevos," which I'm not positive.
Well, why are you doing this,
Well,
huh?
I was
Speak Spanish
trying.
in the studio
I was
audience.
trying to say, is that right?
What did he say
Spanish?
really?
Me-
Yeah, I was just like going,
You like eggs?
No,
eggs.
that's not what it is.
I know his wife is.
Never mind.
Well, anyway, just
Well, why
keep
are
with
you
it, Rusty.
learning
It'll
this,
come.
darling? Are you
later.
going to
Spanish.
Mexico?
Just trying
Oh, just to be bilingual? Okay. How about French? Women love French.
Yeah.
Oui, oui, madame.
Yeah, let me scratch
You
your
know,
butt.
try
Right on.
French and whisper that in our ear, honey. We'll follow you
I just
anywhere.
love the way you talk. Try French,
Yeah, we
baby.
got a caller.
Sexy.
We got a caller who's whining to get on. He's gonna bug the hell out of me until he gets on.
Okay, now what do I do?
Hit speaker and the line is
Sounds like we're at Burger King.
Raw TV.
Hello?
Hello.
I had a question for Sharon.
Right on. Hit it.
What's your name, darling?
Well, you tell me.
Well, no, honey. Honey, I don't have to be tested. I've been through that. What's your first name? Hurry up, the show's being timed.
Roger, but they just call me Raj.
Okay, Roger Dodger. What's your question, baby?
All right, the first question, does Dionne Warwick owe you any money?
Oh, my
Owe
God.
me any money?
Yeah, have you ever been
No,
with...
she doesn't owe me any money, honey.
Well, I see that psychic hotline that she has, Dionne Warwick.
Right, with what's her name, Linda Georgian?
Yeah, well, I think Glenda needs to get with Deanna and figure out when she's going to have another hit.
Well, you know what it is, baby, that's real sad, and really I'm kind of glad you made this call, and I have an opinion on this. It's like, everybody's got one. And see, I was nice.
Same thing goes
But Roger, I'm going to tell you what I think about those 900 numbers.
Same thing goes for Eric Estrada, because he needs to get off the television set. I think that's the only thing he's got going for him right now. He needs to ask that psychic when he's going to have another television show.
Yeah. But see, Roger, let me tell you something, darling, about that 1-900 number, okay?
Brandon, talk.
Not all of these are legit. A lot of these psychics are taking like new students and just students that have just started to learn to read cards, and they're putting them on there. I'm not saying all of them are bogus. I'm just saying that some of them are very young and inexperienced. But this particular 1-900 network that you're talking about agreed to pay X number of dollars, donate to the AIDS Foundation.
Doesn't Dionne Warwick own, pay those psychics, or that's her whole gig there that she's got going?
No. Actually, she is what you call a sponsor, and so much of her proceeds are supposed to go to the AIDS Foundation, too. But she also gets to advertise her records and music and a lot of other things.
I didn't even think she had any old records. I thought she might have drank all her money up by now.
Yeah. Well,
Hey,
like
Les,
I'm saying, it's a real shame. It's kind of a sad situation, actually. I think they're going to take it out pretty soon if they haven't already.
do you see any big financial gain for me in the future?
I see a lot of financial gain for you. You're a go-getter.
Sure, you would have said that.
You
no
are
matter
on the
what.
road. No, I wouldn't say it to everybody, darling. I call a spade a spade.
Hey, Les, I love you in the morning, man, and Howard Stern rules.
Right on. Thanks,
Bobby
Raj.
Cool.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Well, he was
I can
interesting.
predict that Raj's parents were cousins, but I'm not sure. I'm not, it's just a prediction.
I love
Okay,
you, Raj.
Could be wrong.
the
Whatever
Belushi
camera.
story. You ready, Brett? Are you ready?
No, forget it. He's gonna have to say something else. We wanted to do that at the beginning of the show, and Chris was sitting in here with the beeper ready.
Well, we don't have to do the dirty thing. I can
No,
just
you
tell
don't
a
have
quick
to
story
tell
about
the dirty
this.
words.
Wait,
I'm
Chris,
not going to say the
Chris
dirty
is ready to go. Chris is ready to go.
I'm not going to say the dirty word.
Just
It's-
replace the vowel.
All I know is, and people ask me, do I think Sharon Capehart is real, and is her psychic ability true? I'm not sure. All I know is I had her on a radio program once, and on Monday she said, "Sugar Booger, I do this thing called a testicle transfer."
No, trans-channel.
What?
Transfer.
What?
Trans-channel. Transfer.
Give me those back.
Whatever. Anyway,
I want
so
those back.
No, it's not whatever. Get it right. If you're going
Not
to tell the story,
trans-testicle.
tell it right.
Trans-testicle.
Trans-channel. Transfer.
right. Anyway, so she said, "What I do is, well, tell them what that
Tell him what it is.
Well, all right. It started out on the West Coast originally,
Okay.
not in his particular area, in another area just down the road from his area.
Right.
And it started with John Lennon. I had never done this before, and it has never been done in the world before.
Bragger.
Where I pull in. Well, if you're the only
no,
one that does it, it's
I-
very interesting. Research is being done. Rusty Cannett. Let me finish my story,
Go
and then
ahead.
you can throw in your 2 cents.
Go ahead.
I pull an entity into my body. It not
Entity
only
being a
speaks through
dead
me,
cat.
but I can push it into an average layman's body, and it speaks through them.
Don't mean
Now, I
average
do
layman.
this through a particular hypnotic induction process, okay? Where I put my candidate, my volunteer actually, because I take volunteers, put them under hypnosis. I take in the entity and then I transfer it into you. We've done, like we did Belushi, we've done Elvis Presley, we did John Lennon, we did Natalie Wood, we did JFK and Oswald, in New York. I've even done a double transfer. I won't do that again. That put me to bed
Wow.
for 24 hours, but I mean, we have done a number of these. But we chose Belushi,
So she
Downey.
said she could do John Belushi, and I said, "Well, what do we have to do?" She said, "Well, I gotta go, and I gotta talk to him. I gotta
have to
go.
channel
I have
up
to
to
channel him. I have to talk to John Belushi for just a little while, I'll come back and tell you tomorrow what he said. Well, you go do that, Sharon. So, she
doesn't
goes,
believe me.
oh, come on now. Of course I do. So she goes, and then the next morning comes back. Well, I talked to John Belushi last night. Really? Really? Was it, now, did you have a tough time getting through the secretary? Was there any problem with the publicist? Oh, you hush. I talked to John last night. He said he'd love to do the show, but I told him he's going to be on radio and have to watch his language. And what'd he do? He laughed at you. He laughed at you.
He did.
Because, as I learned, because, see, John is a unsettled spirit.
He hasn't risen high enough
not-
on his astral plane,
Well, of course
see,
not.
to
See?
be nice.
So we weren't sure if he was going to cuss or not on the radio.
I told you he'd be colorful.
Right. So,
And he covered his butt. He
and
told
so I said,
everybody.
no one under the age of 18 listen to the radio, wink, wink, because John Belushi may get a little colorful. Now, Sharon's been doing this for, what, 15 years on the radio, a long time, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, Sharon, no one listen because John Belushi's going to start cussing. Okay, Sharon, we'll all be careful. So the next day, Sharon comes in, she goes in another room, and she's got this guy, her volunteer. And
Big old
Who's the
pussycat.
volunteer?
Now, who was the
He was
volunteer?
a big old offshoreman, pussycat. Honey, he's the sweetest
just
little
a
tear
radio
He was a
listener?
regular, he was a
Had
radio
his
listener,
wife
and
there
I
and his
picked the
daughter.
guy. I picked,
So
no,
not a
I
friend
picked
of-
the
You
guy.
did. Rusty picked him.
I
didn't.
picked the guy, and also I made sure he didn't know anything about John Belushi.
Uh-huh.
Then they went into a room together, and right before she went to a room, I gave her two very difficult John Belushi questions that most people wouldn't know.
Uh-huh.
So she went in there and got him under her spell, and the next thing I know,
Not under his spell. I
You
put
did
it
your
in
voodoo
an altered state
devil
of
stuff.
consciousness. I did do any voodoo. Don't say that in Dallas. I'll be getting phone calls. You know how crazy they are here.
Okay.
Now, all you got to do is say altered state of consciousness. Okay.
okay, so she puts him in an altered state of consciousness, and next thing I know, she says, on the third breath, John Belushi will be in my body. So,
My body?
which sounded quite sexy to me.
body?
So,
My body.
so I hear,
Baby, come on, get in my body.
so here's what I hear.
Get ready, Chris. Here it comes.
So the first thing she says, starts cussing. All good. John Belushi's cussing on my radio program. Thank you, Sharon. Okay. So I'm thinking, all right, here's her chance. She gets the swearing out of the way. I'm gonna let it go. Okay, okay. I'm gonna transfer John into Pete's body here. Are you ready, Pete? And Pete's a shivering and shaking. Pete, be careful. John, settle down. Pete, be careful. John, settle down. Okay, John. Are you in Pete's body? Yes. John, who you talking to? Shut the up, Sharon. Oh, great.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Oh, good. All right. So he said S word and the F word in like a minute. Something, and he can't do much more.
Yeah.
You had no
wait, that
delay.
was-
No delay. I'm not. No delay. It's going over live on the radio. So she says, John, how is it on the other side? Oh, it's effing great, man. It's better than anything I've ever. Anyway, at the end of the 10-minute interview with John Belushi, 18 S words, 12 F words, 12 other F words, hell and a damn.
That wasn't our fault.
What
No,
about
it was John Belushi.
That's
what about
it.
the what about
questions?
questions? Yeah.
That was what was very interesting because the first thing I asked her to ask him was, how was Gilda Radner doing? And a lot of people don't know this, but he hated Gilda Radner, just hated her guts. And he said, she said, have you seen Gilda? He said, yeah, I've seen Gilda. How's she doing? Yeah, she's great. Great, yeah. Like he couldn't, it was very sarcastic. I thought that was interesting. And the other thing we asked her was, what was his favorite Saturday Night Live bit or something? And it was Blues Brothers. And there was a couple other things, I don't remember what they, but there was some stuff that was just, and the average schmo wouldn't know.
Well, honey, a spirit's not going to lie
Well,
to
of
you.
course not.
Well, it's just not.
Especially in your body.
And you know what? Now, see,
Is it tingly when he's in your body?
when who's in my body?
Was
Are you
John
thinking the
Belushi?
spirit? Oh, you're talking about the spirit.
Was John Belushi?
I
Yeah,
see.
tingly. I'm just curious.
Who's in your
honey,
body?
Please.
Oh,
Love it
honey,
when you talk
please.
dirty. Actually, no, you don't have a
Can y'all
tingle.
help another poor sap, please?
You experience a real heaviness. You know, I mean, you can tell when you've made the contact. You you know, you experience a real heaviness on your chest. I can feel them, you know, enter
You
all the
normally
way
feel
and
a
exit.
big
But
heaviness on
that's
your
when
chest, though,
I
don't you?
Yeah, oh,
I
okay.
knew
Let's
that
play
was
nice,
coming.
kids,
I
shall
knew
we?
that was
What? No, you
coming.
keep going.
I knew we couldn't get away with this just one time.
What? I'm sorry.
So, but see, seriously, when we did Elvis in New York, we had the Edgar Casey Institute there. They're still researching this. We had all the media there. We had witnesses there.
Big old
And
bowl
the
of bacon
voice
there.
analysis, we had someone there doing a
Some
voice
mashed potatoes.
analysis and said, yes, that absolutely was Elvis Presley. You know, the Edgar Casey Institute. We've done this lots. And of course, then Current Affair, you know, ran it on TV when I did Marilyn Monroe, because, you know, I was kind
Wow,
of curious
wow.
about that.
How
So
is
we've
Marilyn?
done this. She's very happy now. She has an inner peace, but I mean, she let it be known on TV that, you know, how she was suffocating and she was smothered, and, you know, she went into detail about it. It was really very interesting.
Well, so
But she
have we
made the
solved the
rounds. She
mystery
was-
of Marilyn's death?
Well, you know what? Like I always say, I don't think they'll ever truly solve.
Well,
any
Marilyn
mystery
would
I have a
like
call.
that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we have a call. Hold on a
What
second.
are you,
Let's
the
take this.
host?
Company keeps going. All right, hold on. Yeah, I'm the host.
All right.
I'm the host.
It's
I'm the
your
host.
show.
I'm the host.
Sorry. You go ahead.
Raw TV.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, I was wondering if you could answer a question about Heidi Fleiss.
Yo.
I was wondering what other clients do you think she might have had? You know,
Heidi Fleiss.
I mean, you can predict. I mean, maybe you know what kind of clients. 'Cause I know
Yeah,
Charlie
but,
Sheen and
yeah, but I can't touch on that right now, and I would like to, but I can't.
Legal reasons.
Yeah.
do you think there was a second gunman in JFK?
No, but for legal reasons, I can't. I can't, you know. And boy, I'd like to, but boys, call me in my office, I'll tell you.
All right, thank you.
Oh, you bet, bud. Thanks for calling.
Good question.
Yeah, it is a good question. Ooh,
Good,
I
dirty,
was
nasty,
itching to
filthy
jump on that
fucking
one.
boy. You can go on
wants
for
to
hours.
do
What are the legal ramifications if you say
Called slander or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah,
if she said
well,
something that somebody didn't
come
agree
on.
with, she can take it to court.
We're
blah,
on
blah,
cable
blah, the hell
B.
with it. No.
Well,
It's
yeah,
cable
but you
B,
still have
mister.
to be a little careful.
I mean, we don't want
darling.
Wayne to lose his show.
Wayne.
Where's your
Wayne.
guitar?
Yeah.
Wayne.
Now, are
Here,
you
that's
gonna?
what
We're taking over.
is.
It's his show.
Are you
We were
gonna?
taking
No,
are
over.
you
I'm
gonna
digging
do
this. I'm a great
something?
listener.
I mean, are you gonna do something to add to the excitement here, or are you gonna sing or dance
No,
or kind of?
I'm
do
just
your
gonna
little
listen.
drums?
Your dance?
You are the
Drums?
excitement, Sharon.
Hey,
Oh, what are you
Richie,
talking about,
Richie,
Tony?
why don't you ask about our show in a couple of weeks?
Oh. Like what? Who are we going to have on it?
How it's gonna go.
Oh, I think I could predict it too. It really wouldn't be hard.
Okay.
We're going to send a special copy to Rusty. Rusty, we're still here. No, we're still on the air, buddy. No, I can tell you it's going to go great. Now,
You want the psychic's prediction?
I
do.
want to ask you a question. I mean, when I found out you were going to be on the show tonight, I was like, ooh, I got a question. Ooh, I got a question. I've been wanting that.
Well, go for it, darling. It's free right now. Wait till later. Go tick, 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 tick.
Okay. All right. That's about a woman, okay?
Of course.
I met, of course. I want to know if I have any future with this woman that I met. I met her at a show, and she was really cool. And I enjoyed her company. I've been trying to get in touch with her, but I hadn't really.
But you haven't really pursued it. You're just messing around with this. You're just kind of pricking around. If you really
Did she say that?
got serious and started to pursue her, yes, you would. But now you're going to have to woo this one. She's hard. And you've got some competition. She's had a lot of people in and a lot of people out. A lot
Now
of people
she's
in. Like,
twin flame soulmate.
now, what's her first name?
I
Or
can't
do you have a
say.
picture? Yeah, well, if you can't say that, show her a picture to me later or give me her first name later. I can tell you if it's your twin flame soulmate. Now, you know, there's a difference between soulmates and twin flames. So you want to get that straight.
What is the difference then?
I got
Well-
a picture and a name. I'll show it to you after the show.
Okay, do that
Can
after
you
the
have
show and
someone
I'll
just
tell you.
bring it in?
But now remember, she's had a lot of flakes, okay? You know, try to come after her. Now she likes sincerity. She likes real sincere romance, okay? But you're going to have to work for this stuff. And you know how you are. You get kind of lazy when it comes to women. It's like, if I don't have you now, baby, forget it. You are really going to have to work.
Oh, come on,
Because
man.
you're very
God,
sensitive
thank
and
you.
emotional. Yeah, but you do that because you're sensitive and emotional and you don't like rejection. So you kind of put up this wall. It's like, if it doesn't happen the first time, baby, I got to back off.
What
You
happened,
see,
like
and
what
then
is
you
going to
get kind
happen?
of cocky. But what I want you to do, you're going to have to really pursue her, and I can tell you how once I get her name or her picture down pat. Now, Dave was asking me the difference between a soulmate or a twin flame.
Yeah.
Now, soulmate is anyone that you've known in this lifetime. You know, everyone you know, you have known in another lifetime.
Right.
It's almost like It can
We
be
travel
sisters,
together.
brothers, mothers, dads. Exactly. Very
I
good.
read up on this.
Good. Oh, I'm impressed.
See that?
Me too. I should have been
Please.
doing that.
Mo, mo,
Damn it.
mo, mo, mo. But a twin flame soulmate is one that you were either married to, engaged to, in love with, and you were either separated by countries, death, or religions in a past life, and you're to reunite in this lifetime. Of course, I've got this terrific affirmation, honey, that I give out to everybody. I won't give it out in the air. It takes a little bit. They can call my office if they want it. And it
How would
pulls
they
in
call
your
the
twin flame.
Yeah, how do they call the office?
They can call my
Thank you,
Dallas
Rusty.
office.
Appreciate it.
Now, this is not New York. It's not California. This is my Dallas office.
Right here.
Right here, big D, little A, double LAS. It's
Waco.
680
Go play.
1932. Now,
I
that's
didn't get that.
680 1932.
One more time.
680.
1932.
680.
And you know, I'll do consultations. I can give out this
19.
affirmation, but in 3 to
19.
10 days,
I think 32.
32.
32.
I got a
you
number.
can have that soulmate.
Came to me.
1-900. No.
But that's the difference.
I see.
So, see, you would much rather end up with your twin flame. You can cut through the mustard, and
Right.
you don't have to play the games, and you definitely don't have to spend the money or waste your time. You want your twin flame, or you don't want to wait, you know?
Cool.
So we'll check it out, Sugar Booger, and see if you got the right honey.
Right on. That works for me.
And I'll tell you
Okay.
how to reel her in, honey. I do that for a living.
Right on. Okay, Dave, let's talk about your name, Les Calinas.
We talked about my name.
Oh,
I hate
man,
my name.
Your name cracks me up. I was like, Les Calinas. ¿Qué traes Les Calinas? What is that? You know?
It's my
What's that
Hispanic
accent?
heritage.
God, that's
I'm a
Les
little late, but here's
Calinas.
that phone number. Here's that phone number of Sharon's.
Is that it?
Oh,
Oh, is it up?
680-1932, is that right?
That is correct.
All righty.
Give her a call. Make a
not
plan.
now. Now would probably not be good.
No, it'd be
No,
great.
and now
Yeah,
it's
sure,
not
yeah.
good
Yeah.
because, yeah.
Will they get a
Oh, no.
machine if they call now? Or?
Well, yeah, there's a voicemail,
Yeah.
and then the secretaries can return all the calls tomorrow, and we'll go from there.
Kind of a sales pitch on the thing too, as I recall, isn't there? If you heard.
No,
that-
it's my itinerary, tells you what I'm doing and where I'm going.
Just,
I
in,
love
just
that.
in case you want to catch the tour.
If you've heard-
The Sharon Capehart tour, get on a plane, go follow Sharon like the Grateful Dead. She has Sharon heads. She does. Capehart heads.
Capehart heads.
Oh, and they're nutty. Boy, are they great. Travel in a bus. Oh, it's crazy.
Capehart heads.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Wow,
Hard
cool.
heads, what are you talking
That's
about?
great. I can
Oh,
hear
he's full of it. Pay no attention to this.
Don't
man, he's
drink what they
lost it.
give you. I'll tell you that right now. It's out there.
Yeah, bless. Now, Dave, you got into it with the Stern folks here not too long ago, from what I
I
understand.
got into it.
Or they almost wanted to can you or something like that. What was the deal with
Isn't
that?
that a nice way to
Thank
start?
you.
Hey,
Well,
this
no,
is Raw TV, man. You guys have been raw on this side of the room. I'm trying to spread it over here.
There's no
No.
they about it. It was Howard. And
Howard, what happened
Let
to
me just
Howard?
make it clear right now that I am the world's biggest Howard Stern fan.
Okay.
Even now, when I don't have to get up early, I get up early to listen to Howard.
Listen to Howard.
Suck.
Damn right. I know where I get paid.
I was just thinking I was going to go.
Yeah. No, I really am. I love the Stern Show. But, I mean, sure, he can be a jerk, but
What happened?
that's what's great about it.
Yeah, that's how he makes
Howard,
his money.
Howard doesn't like a lot going on in his show other than Howard. Howard likes to have control over his show.
And that's what most people want to hear, too.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll tell
I'm
you what,
not that way.
if I had a show with my name on it, if I had the Les
Nice.
Calinas
Paid
show,
for the show.
I would want to have control over my show. And what happened is once he syndicated and went into markets all across the country, he no longer had complete control. And program directors decided how they were going to run the Howard Stern Show. And our program director decided we were going to do local news so we could talk about Dallas and Fort Worth during the Howard Stern Show. So I was given the duty to talk about Dallas and Fort Worth during Howard's show. Well, Howard didn't like people talking about Dallas Fort Worth during his show because that's not what his show's all about. So he took a little offense at that. But it was, you know, it's funny to me that this always comes back. It was one day. There was one day where Howard talked about it.
Less.
That less. That was his cry. But he never said anything bad about me, so I never took it personally. He just said, I don't like news on my show. Get rid of the news.
Okay.
And you know what? Eventually we did.
Well,
And that was
fine.
fine with me because I moved to an area that I've wanted to move to for a while.
Traffic.
No, production. Production.
No, I love your traffic deals. Les
Well,
Calinas, how's it going? Oh, and you tell me
That's
what's
the only
going
reason you
on.
listen.
Well, I probably won't
Yeah,
go much
well,
longer.
the hell with Howard. I listen to Les, man. That's it,
Of
dude.
course.
From now on,
But
it's
now
going
it's
to be
less.
less.
But you'll hear me more on promos and recorded things. Because now I'm like in the back office.
In the back office. Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Is that the only question you have?
No, I got a whole stack of them somewhere. I forgot what I
But
did.
you lost them.
I lost
So,
them.
oh, I see. Wait, I see.
I see it. I need to get my sheet
No, I got
together.
it.
Here,
Show
get
your
my
shiny
sheet.
to
I
the
got it.
crowd.
Pick up my sheet.
Here's your sheet. Let's see what else you got for me here.
Sheet around. Yeah. Oh, I got another phone
Tell
call.
me. Wait, you got a
Okay, go
question that
ahead.
just says,
Wait a
tell
minute,
the
wait a minute. Let
story.
me take a phone call right quick.
Well,
Stay
what
phone
story?
call. You're right, Letterman is sweating right now. I can see him right now.
He's nervous.
He's nervous. Raw TV. Hello?
Chevy's taking notes right now.
Oh, Chevy. Oh, God.
Chevy's going, damn, I could have used that one.
Well, the thing is, I've just met all you guys, okay? He had everybody on in his movies and stuff, right?
He
Right,
got all
yeah.
his buddies
That's
on the
it. Hello, Raw TV. Are you there?
Pick up the phone.
What's
and fix
wrong?
it.
show. Oh,
Never mind.
yeah.
Hello?
Oh,
Hey, what's
taking
going on?
personal calls on the show.
Can anybody else hear the
Do
call?
we have time? for
Yeah,
that?
I know. I'm just sitting here with these folk. I don't know.
Can I see the
Probably about 22. Mm-hmm.
Brett, can they hear the caller? Because we can.
Yeah, Vita Pomade. That's what I use usually. Mm-hmm.
Stay home.
If you'd like, I
Dave,
Yeah.
this is God. Stop playing with yourself.
Okay, hold on a minute.
my
I need
shoe.
to. Okay, hold on a second.
Can't I play with my shoe? I'll do the other part later.
Hold on a second. You know what? This guy's kind of crazy. He's like, after she'll think my business will be a success. I can answer that, sure, man.
there you
But
go.
how do you know?
The way you impersonated him, I don't think so.
Why couldn't you get it on the air?
Well, I don't know what the deal is. I think I just hung up on him. Are you still there, bud?
Yeah.
All right, there
Oh,
you
there he
go.
is.
Oh.
There you go. Now, ask her what you just
But
asked
his
me.
name is Bud. Darling, what's your name, sweetheart?
Quit messing with your
John
mic.
Roberts.
He can hear
Oh,
that.
your
Ah,
name is
wait.
John. Would you boys be quiet?
Hang on
His
till
name
he's
is
done with his
John.
mic thing, because he's like.
Well, stop playing with
All right.
yourself. Okay,
There we go.
John.
Go ahead.
I
Uh-huh.
showed you
Well, wear
that.
glasses.
What's your question, sweetheart?
No, not tonight.
I'd like to know if my business is going to be a success or not.
I think it's going to take a little time, and I think there's going to be a lot of hard struggles. There's one thing that is bothering me considerably. It's either a partner or a male manager. It's some sort of younger male that's helping you.
Uh-huh.
He's flaky, talks out of both sides of his face. I don't trust him. He's dead weight. Drop the hot rock, and it'll be much better. It's going to take 6 to 8 months before you start seeing a major profit, but you're going to have to make this release first, baby.
Brett?
Okay?
Brett,
Yeah.
is that you? Is that you, Brett?
Good luck, sweetheart.
Brett, is that you, Brett?
I'm the younger guy, Rich.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Thanks.
We need some love bug questions.
Love bug
Love
questions.
bug.
Matching up sugar boogers.
Cigarettes?
Okay, this is the Sugar Booger Show, huh?
Okay, Brett.
Flat-
All right. All right. Tell me how my love life is going to go. When am I going to meet my soulmate or the woman I'm going to marry?
Twin flame.
Twin flame.
You mean your twin flame?
Something like that.
Well, honey, you're
love
so
that.
picky, you're going to have to just settle down. You're just too picky. You pick them all to pieces.
I'm trying.
But she's not in this area.
Uh-oh.
Not your twin flame.
Is mine?
Where
No
is
way.
she?
No, yours is a little bit south here, and I'll tell you where. You wait a minute. I'm answering Brett's question. You wait. We're going to cover your hot stuff live later. Brett, I'm telling you, sweetheart, she's not in this area, darling.
Oh, where is she?
She's more west. And we're talking like a Scottsdale or a Phoenix area.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
What do you see for my love life in the next, say, year or so?
Well, I mean, you know, everybody's going to have a love life. Are you going to get laid? Yes, you're going to get laid. You know? You're going to have some companionship. You know, I mean,
you and
it's there.
Brett, come on, Brett, cut to the chase.
It's
Say the
there,
next 10
it's
minutes.
Okay, but I'm talking about your twin flame, baby, as far as getting married and meeting the right one. You haven't met her yet. Now, you can meet her, and you will probably meet her if you're in or around the Phoenix or Scottsdale area. Let's say July 16th, possibly through September 11th, sometime in that time period.
She's visiting?
She lives there.
I'm sorry.
Get this straight.
Okay, well,
Why are these men so thick?
no.
Women understand everything.
Wow, these
What's the matter
men
with you
so
men?
thick.
No,
I
I'm
love
just
that.
saying,
Hello,
I went to-
goobers.
I
Come
went to
on.
another psychic. I went to another psychic about a year ago.
Uh-huh.
And they told me I was going to meet whoever I was. I went to like 2 of them at one of those fair things. Only time I've ever been to them. They all both said the same thing. They said I was going to meet the woman I was going to marry this winter.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, of course, they said late 93, but...
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Well, you can't get any later than early 94.
Yeah, but you're doing a show
What?
from behind a booth and not even on this TV, so you listen to them for. What the hell are you doing?
Man behind the curtain.
Well, sweetheart, you've got problems, you know, but we can work this out. We're just going to send you to Scottsdale or Phoenix and around that time.
There
And
you
you're going to have a
go.
rendezvous, and we got it made in the shade. Now, this is a little blonde. She's kind of dirty blonde. She's no taller than 5'4". She's got green eyes. She doesn't weigh any more than probably 108 to 110 pounds.
How many teeth she missing?
She's not missing anything.
Really? Wow.
Did you hear what I
Master
said?
measurements?
No, This girl over here is going,
Can I ask
stop
her
me,
measurements?
stop me, no, stop me.
Now, what'd you say, Brent?
Can I ask her measurements?
Well, honey, I don't know. I didn't measure. I can't tell.
I'm sorry, I'm just teasing.
Silly fool.
That's what she meant by too picky.
All right, one
See?
more question.
Now look how he is. Exactly, Dave.
Picking them apart.
All right,
He hasn't
just-
even met her, and he's
Go
picking her
ahead,
apart.
honey. Take
It's
over
your
the
show.
show. God
Take
love
it.
him. He's
Nah,
having fun.
I love this. It's your show. You do what you,
do
want
your
to do.
show.
He always says that to me.
Later, baby. Later.
What was your name again?
Wayne.
And Brent.
Wayne.
Wayne, go
My
ahead.
name is Wayne.
Now, see, if Brent follows my advice, I'll have him married and
Swing.
heartbeat
Hello,
happy.
swing. Hello,
Really?
swing. Hello, swing.
Gonna get to Scottsdale in July.
Go to Scottsdale in July.
Listen, Dave, like you don't ever think you're going to have it before.
That'll
you-
help you get the women.
You know what I wish? I wish the guy that always calls us up and goes, "Is this all you do?" would call right now. I should wish he would call right now. He always calls
He's
up.
being
"Is that
entertained.
all you do?"
He's out. He's back there going, finally a good show.
This is entertainment.
This is entertainment. That's right. Here at Raw TV, your cable dollar's not wasted. That's right. Okay, we're gonna have to pick
This
another.
should be pay-per-view, to be honest. This should be a pay-per-view show.
Then you could have done the blue version of the blue.
I could have done the blue version. I think you could have gotten.
I could have said a few
You
words.
could have
like,
got $3 cash money easy. No problem.
$3 in cash.
That's cash money.
Jolly. Oh, there it is.
That'd be the phone.
Asking you shall receive. Okay, here it is.
Hello.
Raw TV.
Pete,
Raw
can I
TV.
Take your order, please.
Hello?
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 Hit the flashing button. There.
Hello, can you hear me? The only way you can hear us, dude, is through the TV.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
It is
Oh, my
sad when
God.
cousins marry, isn't it? Really? When cousins marry,
Well,
it's
what brought
sad.
that up?
Was that the guy?
I don't know who the hell it was. I mean,
What's that got to do with
Nothing. Nothing.
Listen, back in our parents' and grandparents' days, they did that. Cousins would marry
Really?
to keep the bloodline going through the family. What do you
yeah.
say?
That's a lie. I don't believe that for 1 minute.
Uh-huh.
That's a lie. I don't believe that at all. You
You're
look just
drooling.
like me. Is that your bid, or did you buy it somewhere?
Oh.
Okay.
You're going to keep the show on the air now. That's
Nah, that was
I
good.
like
I'm going to
that
keep
one.
it on there. Now we've got all the handicapped folks hating me. That's okay.
Making fun of my relatives. A little offended.
Are you a little offended?
No.
Good. How did you and Rusty meet?
It was in a
Well, that's what it
previous
says
life,
right there.
actually.
We were twin flames.
We got
Yeah,
to
in a
believe.
previous
Yeah.
life.
That's it.
We're having a little bit of a problem right now.
All these weird people. Okay, you want to sing and dance? Okay, I'm better.
I'll tell you something that's truthful. The other day I pulled a groin muscle. Wasn't even my own.
Yo!
So,
Bumps.
Did that with.
No, you didn't.
No.
No, you really didn't.
We're better.
We met in college years ago.
We were all drinking buddies,
Oh yeah, where'd you go to school at?
except we weren't drinking.
We didn't drink. No.
But other than that,
We had some juice, some nice juice,
no, we
a little
took
water,
we
little
took
coffee.
TV classes together and put together shows like this.
Except ours were good. Which
Well,
is,
now come on.
no.
I knew Rusty was going to come
That
with
was
that.
That was a joke, Wayne. I'm sorry, Wayne. Your show is excellent.
Richie.
Really. What?
Richie.
Richie, you're really. This is a good show. Really, you keep bringing in there.
No, we've been buddies for a long time. How many years? 85?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Good, we got a new phone call. Raw TV. Oh, damn it, come on. Raw TV. Dude, do something.
Turn your TV down.
Dance for me. Dance for me.
I'm not going to dance.
Hello.
Yeah.
Turn your TV down.
Fuck.
What?
Come on.
Will J.R. Bob Dobbs visit me in 1987?
Huh?
Will J.R. Bob visit me in 1997? Like the good book says he will?
I think somebody's quoting the scriptures.
I think somebody is. Are we going to step into that tonight? I don't think so. I really don't. Thanks, appreciate it.
How about we get some love questions from the audience?
Yay! All right,
Yeah.
love questions. Right
Make some
on.
noise out there in the audience.
Ruth, come up here.
Jiminy
Ah.
Crickets.
I'd love to talk about it. Talk, no.
Yeah, let's go for Rusty.
My friend Ruth.
Go for it, honey. Baby, you tell him what he needs to know,
I
okay,
think you've
baby?
been
You
pegged,
tell
man.
him. Rusty, now you sit here and take your
Honey,
medicine like a
I
good
have-
boy.
listen,
Here?
I have worked and worked on Rusty.
Did
honey.
not work even the slightest
It didn't-
bit.
now,
No.
Oh, the heck it didn't. You know you got first base. Now you got
With
to
who?
thank you for that.
With Sharon?
God,
The two of you?
Oh my God!
Are you
Twin
twin
flames!
Booger.
Twin flames!
I
Twin
did,
flames?
honey. You scored, baby. Okay, you scored. Don't
She
even
got
start
you.
that.
Rusty is blushing. I've known Rusty for how many?
You
8
know, and
years?
it took us some work.
Raw TV,
Never
baby,
had
yeah.
And then
But we
what
had to
happened?
pay her. What?
Oh, that is a lie. You did not. But then what happened? You weren't interested in that particular one.
Yeah.
You're too busy pulling
What
groin
are you
muscles.
talking about?
Oh,
That's not true.
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
What's not true? That you
It
didn't
wasn't-
score? It's that hot blonde.
That's all right.
That's what it is.
Bakersfield.
Hey,
Tell us the
watch
story.
it, watch
You
it.
did.
I know the Jennifer
yes.
story.
Watch, ooh.
You don't tell it, I will.
So,
That's it.
so, got you, Russ.
That's one of his.
Ow! Ow!
one
Ooh,
of
got
his
him on
sugar
Raw
booger
TV, that
stories,
got
and
it.
I'm
She's
telling you,
accusing
it
me, he's
was
going,
hotter
I
than
saw it, I know what happened, yeah. Booyah, you're down, you're out of here.
That's it. I can't even believe you started to deny that with me sitting
But
right
it's
next
not-
to you.
happen with what we
Golly,
talked about it.
he's speechless.
Well, it wasn't because we didn't try, but it happened.
But it, but it didn't
Speechless,
really
I
count.
dig this, I dig
Oh,
this.
come
did count.
on.
It was a side door. It
Did
wasn't.
you or did you not have a smile on your face at the end of the whole 9 yards? All right.
I know this story, and I know you were
Yeah,
smiling.
see? You see what I'm saying? Oh, you're just full of
But
it.
it was.
Let's talk to
I
the
felt
female.
cheap. I felt cheap and used. I felt cheap.
Oh, I can't believe you said that.
I felt.
No,
cheap,
he didn't.
and I felt
Yeah.
used. I felt dirty. I did. I felt dirty. Dirty like only a man can.
Grabbed
Only a
her
man
back in
can.
the- By the back of her hair and threw her on the bed. Said, go for it.
And
Yes,
I
you
That's
felt-
pretty much
and
the
felt
story I
dirty.
heard.
I felt cheap.
Damn it, Rusty, I know what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean?
I can't
You're a
believe-
man. You can understand the feeling.
Yeah, I know.
Sit
You
here
can
with a straight
understand how
face
cheap.
saying,
Hug me.
Welcome back to Sensitive Men.
and that's what women are looking for. Did you know that some of my predictions for 94, and
What?
this being one of them, is that we are going to have the biggest increase of marriage this year, biggest influx. They're going to be standing in line getting marriage licenses because we're now in the Aquarian age.
Well, of course.
Okay?
Is that like because of the age of romance is coming back and everything? like that?
Absolutely.
Weren't
the
the 60s
old-fashioned
the dawning of the
courtship,
age of Aquarius?
So it's taken a long time for that
it's
sun to come
taken a
up.
while for it to get
Okay,
here.
yeah.
So now we're
Y'all
in it.
gonna do
No,
split
I'm trying
hairs.
to learn here. I'm trying to
Split
learn.
hairs.
The 60s,
I
that
got
was the
some books
dawning of
you
the age
can-
of Aquarius, and now we're in it?
Exactly.
And when is it over?
Exactly. Well, it's going to be a while. You don't have to worry about that. You got to take one day at a time.
So we're
right
going to be
now.
in this Aquarius age
There's
for a
gonna be a
long
lot of
Be in there,
scoring
sugar
going
booger, for just a little while. And see, this is the thing. The old-fashioned courtship is coming back. Marriage, family unity now. You know, the children, I mean, all the
Exotic
adultery
tan,
is
they're gonna
gonna
go
stop.
crazy.
They're not having one-night stands anymore. There's no meaning in
See,
that.
guys like
Everyone's
this gotta-
looking for their twin flame.
He's got to have more romance in his relationship.
Well, we're
No,
working
I
on
understand
it,
and I
because
totally
told
agree
him
with
to
what you're
ju-
saying. I've told folks that, you know, hey man, it's the age of romance, just going out and getting it doesn't cut it anymore. Nobody buys that.
No, but you do have to grab root and growl. In other words, you have to, if you find your twin flame soulmate, and Southern women will pursue their twin flame soulmate, we'll hail, okay, because we don't let grass grow under our feet. I mean, you know,
no,
that's
you
just
heard
a
it
known fact
here.
for Southern women, and that's fine. But we're getting back to the old traditional courtship and marriage and romance and flowers and roses. I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, it is. So you're going to see a lot
very sensitive. I
of marriages on the
appreciate
increase.
Oh, shut up, Rusty.
Well, he is. I told you he's a dynamic.
God, you can give my house and we started.
He's
so.
a Hispanic Donahue right here.
But I tell you what, though, we
Angel.
have some predictions for 94 that are not real positive.
Uh-oh.
Like what?
Well,
Predictions for 94, y'all.
Gulf Crisis 2.
Be another
Come
It
one.
on.
is truly
Where?
a Gulf Crisis 2. Now
the
as
same
we
Gulf?
speak. Now as we
Gulf
speak,
of Mexico.
baby, yes. But I am sincerely worried about the
wondering.
destruction of Israel, Lebanon, Turkey.
Uh-huh.
I see the draft going back into effect, and this got
Wow.
everyone very concerned. It really doesn't take a psychic to tell you it's the beginning of Armageddon. I truly believe this. It has already started. We've just sent masses and masses of troops back over there. So this is going to be a 7-year war. You're talking about a big major stink. I also picked up that we were going to have some sort of nuclear leak out on the East Coast. I'm a little bit concerned about that this year, as well as another big earthquake, you know, over on the West Coast.
All
It
this in
means
94.
a lot of destruction, yes.
94 is not a good year.
No, on the contrary. Now, though, you're always going to have some disasters.
See, if you like
But our
nuclear leaks and
economy is
earthquakes, it's a
rising.
great
Our
one.
economy is going up. It's rising. You know, I mean, real estate is affordable now. You're going to have find people that have never been able to afford real estate before have homes for the first time. It is quite phenomenal. They're getting back to more spiritual growth. Everyone is getting involved more in their spiritual growth now. What they couldn't find in a more organized religion in some of our churches, they're attending churches like a Unity type church or a church of religious science. They're learning to feel good about themselves, and they're in charge of their own destiny now. You know, they know that nothing's carved in stone. Whatever's going to happen in your life, you're going to make it happen, right?
Incredible.
And so they're really starting to study and move into a spiritual growth level. I think this is very positive.
Cool.
How about the lover of all, Michael Jackson? How's he going to do this year?
And I want you to know I am mad as a wet hornet about this. And I'm just going to have to, this is ridiculous, and it's nothing in the world except over about $20 million that he didn't want to lend to an individual because it wasn't for a worthy cause and it wasn't to help mankind. And it doesn't,
So you think he's innocent?
I know he's innocent.
Now,
I
wait a
don't
minute.
think
Now, wait a
anything.
minute. We got little boys who admit that they slept in the same bed with Michael.
No, no,
That's
no, no,
already
no.
weird,
No,
isn't it?
No.
Isn't that weird?
No. Let me explain
Why?
something to you. Remember now, he came from a big family. They used to all sleep together as children anyway. And remember,
buying.
now,
You're-
well, okay, that's the way it was.
Okay.
Now, just hang in there, David.
But
let
even
me
if
finish.
nothing else happened, a 30-some-year-old guy sleeping with little
Dave,
boys,
he
isn't that kinda
collects
weird?
children. He has a playground in
Well,
on
that's-
his
Yeah, he does
property.
collect
Weird.
children, yeah.
He has
Hey,
a playground
okay.
on his property. Don't you think that's strange how many of us
Yes, I do.
have a
Right.
carnival out on our playground? He donates all of his time and caters to children because he was abused as a child and came from such a dysfunctional Looney Tune background, and you know he did. Doesn't take a psych to tell you that. He decided to give everything he had in his lifetime to making children happy, what children he could. He gives to every foundation organization there is. I mean, he totally donates
But
money,
Sharon, when you have
time, and
someone-
everything to children. No, he's not a
When you have
pervert.
someone...
Okay, that answers the
He's
question.
not
Wait a
sick.
minute, we have somebody out in the crowd, a female that wants to ask a
Phenomenal.
question. Can we get that question, please? Please. Oh, far out.
Okay, to be specific, darling, when you say, can you tell
Come
me about
over
your
here in
love
the light
life,
a
we
little
can sit
bit.
here and go through your whole lifetime talking about, you know, all of it. Let's be real specific with your question. Like, do you want to know, are you going to meet your twin flame soulmate soon or immediately or?
Anytime, anything. I want to
Any-
get laid like Brett now.
Well, I don't know what Brett's doing. Brett!
Phone up to you. There you go.
There
Okay,
you go.
I bet your pop will be proud of that comment.
okay.
Do you have
Now,
cable?
Send the mic.
I'm telling you what,
It's
she's
okay.
very serious now.
Okay.
She is ready, and she hasn't been for quite some time, not truly ready. She has put career first, she's put family first and family problems, friends and everything else. This is the first time that she's decided to let this wall down and let someone get close to her. Plus, she's always had this kind of self-esteem problem where she was kind of afraid of men. She didn't trust men, and this came from way back when, too. But now, she's ripe and ready. I do see the gentleman. As a matter of fact, I see a name loud and clear. His name is more of a Jason, but I think that's a nickname. His given name could be a Jack or a Jock or something like that, but I think they call him Jason. I think it's a nickname his mother gave him. He is not very, very tall. I don't see that he stands over 5'11". He's got brown eyes. He's got olive skin. The hair is kind of wavy on top. It almost looks like he needs it straightened just a little bit up top. He's got this real tight natural wave, a little dry on the ends. I didn't say he was an ugly man. I'm giving you
How's the
details.
hiney?
Hang on, hang on. I can't see his
Have him
hiney.
turn around. Have him turn
Wait a
around.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. The one thing you
Stand up,
will
Richie, let her
not,
see.
that you will not be able to miss about him, there's something wrong with his pinky finger on his left hand. I don't mean like it's distorted. I mean, he
You
could
got a little
either
bump
have a little growth or it's shorter. There's something about his pinky finger that is very, you know, that will let you know right off the bat that is
He may
him.
have picked too much as a young
Okay?
child.
And I also feel like this gentleman, now wait a minute, I'm on a roll
She
here,
ain't
don't
done.
stop me, I'm
Don't
not
get her
through.
going, girlfriend. She's gone.
I feel like you're going to meet him through a church or through a religious affiliation in some way. I didn't say that. Now, there's a difference in spirituality and religion, so don't go crazy here on me, okay? But I feel like you're going to meet him through some sort of a church that you attend or some sort of spiritual type organization, all right? And it is going to be on a Sunday. I can definitely tell you that. As a matter of fact, you will be meeting him in about 4 weeks and 3 days.
Start getting up, girlfriend.
Now, you
Yeah!
can delay this. The only way you could
God.
delay this is that if you're not like attending your facility on that particular Sunday or going to that organization, you're going, darling.
Start
go.
going, girlfriend.
This is what I'm telling
you
you, how
recommend
you
a
can
place?
pull him in. Plus, do this
Robert
affirmation
Tilton.
I've got first, second, or third
Oh, we got
person
a
is
seat
phenomenal.
available.
3 to 10 days, baby, boom, he's going to be there. You cannot miss.
He's smart.
Oh,
He's
Yeah.
brilliant,
Microphone.
but he's quiet and reserved. He kind of reminds you of an engineer type individual. You know, they're kind of laid back and kind of
What's your
mellowed
name?
out.
Yana.
Thank you, Deanna. Appreciate it.
I hate to interrupt, but we got about a minute left, and I want to ask you one more question, and then we need to wrap it up.
in a minute for Sharon Capehart?
Yes. What do you see as the future of Raw TV?
Oh, duh.
I think it's phenomenal. I'm seeing a real growth, but I can tell you this, okay? I'm telling you that more capital is coming in. I mean, this is what I'm seeing. I'm actually seeing a large, but I noticed this when I came in tonight, a large influx of money coming in. I mean, soon as we speak. Soon as we
Give me
speak.
$1.
More growth, more equipment, more guests.
More love. More love.
Phenomenal.
More love.
It's absolutely
I
phenomenal.
feel it right now.
But
Are
I
we
am
going
seeing.
professional?
Pardon?
Are we going professional? Because this is nonprofit.
No, you're not going too professional.
No, I mean, are we
Come on, Garth.
are we going like real TV? Like we do this on a volunteer basis.
We're not allowed to get paid for
No,
this.
no, no,
She's saying, like,
no,
new
no, no.
cameras.
You will. That's why I'm telling you about the money, silly thing. Of course, you're going to be paid for this.
You better wrap this
Read
up.
my
She's going
list.
Right off the
All
air.
right, we got about 20 seconds. Thank you very much.
Well, what a night. What?
Say goodbye. Thanks for coming on. We got
I
a
missed it.
thumbs up. Screw
I know
it's
you
over.
missed it.
Okay, look.
Oh, well, what can you say?
Bye.
What can I say? We've had a great time tonight. God, I'm drained.
Our clock is wrong.
I
guys.
sure
Why, you
need a
drank. We
drink.
did all the work.
Yeah, I know. But I'm sitting there going, what happened? What did I do? Why am I here? I just need to go, hello, Raw TV. Y'all take it easy and let them
You
pick
mean
it
you
up.
lost control of your show?
No, not really.
Yeah, you did.
No,
Yeah, you did.
I didn't. I
Yeah,
didn't.
you did. You did.
Rusty was
But that's
running
okay.
it for me.
I mean,
you
you're
know,
not
Rusty.
getting paid, so it's okay. You know?
us off like 20 seconds early.
Did they? After we saw this money? Yeah, did they get that in about the money? That you're going to have all this money coming in?
Well, I got a headache, man.
Cut off.
That's right. Money.
It's the Leon Led episode.
It's her.
They had a sports show.
That isn't her. Is it really?
I met
Now, where'd you meet her?
I met her at a show.
Here?
No, I met her at a.
What's her first name?
Her name is
And who's she?
Emily.